Heavy Metal Frequency, I'm reviewing Animals as Leaders, Parrhesia. It's a little bit less of a metal album for them, not quite as much of a... I kind of looked at Madness of the Mini as slightly more like an experimental rock album. Parrhesia's kind of like progressive metal, ambient and jazz fusion combined, and the ambient passages really add a lot to this album. You have the massive amounts of technicality and grooves and stuff that Tosin and Javier are able to produce, and it's really cool. And then you get these really nice passages in between. Tosin's playing style is incredible. His funk technique, his shredding guitar solos, his two-hand tapping. I've seen him with Animals Leaders once so far, and with Generation X once. I would definitely recommend it. Animals Leaders is one of my favorite bands. I say that all the time. One of my favorite live concerts. And so there's a sense of fluidity here. The album just kind of goes, and you can listen to it, and then you blink and it's over. It's short for a progressive metal album, but that's not really a bad thing sometimes. You can garner more from really long albums sometimes, like Phantomas Delirium Cordia, which is a 74-minute song. No, seriously. Or something that's a bit shorter, and since this is a little bit shorter for a progressive metal album, sometimes they can be massively long. There are some, Swallow the Sun has a triple album, for instance, and so you can garner a lot either way. I'm not saying that it's better to have a shorter progressive metal album versus a longer progressive metal album. Both ways are excellent. And everything on here is fantastic. You just need to listen to it and get a sense of the progressive metal elements with the funky elements, and the Tosin's soloing, Javier's guitar playing, the drumming. It's all impeccably locked in, and it's highly impressive, and the melodies are incredibly catchy. The funk elements are incredibly catchy. The harmonic elements, it's a fantastic album, and they're one of the best progressive metal bands, not just instrumental bands. There are, and I would highly recommend this, and the videos are excellent, and I'd highly recommend looking this up, buying a copy, checking Amazon, their website, whatever, and I hope you have a good night.